Kanye is the perfect example why we all need to separate the art from the artist.
I just told you who I thought I was. A god.
Kanye is one of the few artists ever where regardless of the genre you listen to, whether you're a racist or like you hate men, whatever, you still have a favorite Kanye song.
Because you about to rap about. I mean, I'll just be rapping out what the people want to hear.
And he also probably makes one of the best cases as to why you need to separate yourself from him and be like, yeah, I just like his music. Oh, this is like graduation before he was a Nazi. Like, you have to clarify and separate yourself from the man who made the music. And he did it to himself.
Gotcha.
I've never seen a person get so close to beating the game, like financially, success-wise, accolades, family, and he threw it away and then got it back and threw it away again. So that doesn't excuse what he's doing or what he's living in his brain. I'm not gonna psychoanalyze him because I don't know that man. This is very parasocial. Even in the most parasocial environment of Twitter and me just scrolling him on my feed, I can tell there's something wrong with this nigga.
Alright, just play the beat.
I say I believe. We don't need a PhD to tell something's wrong with his brain, but I would like one because I want to figure out why he could still make great music. When he opens his mouth and speaks over a beat, it sounds horrible because it's like Adolf Hitler and shit. The instrumentals, his ability to still chop up some samples. Now I'm not gonna overrate it and say it's the greatest thing I ever heard, but he has such an ear still. Like the nitrous corroded every other function in his brain, prefrontal cortex, amygdala, whatever else. I hope one of those doesn't control like your ability to make music, because that'd really fuck up what I'm trying to say. But the last function in his brain is his ability to like chop up some beats. It just has to be connected to Adolf. It's so unfortunate, man. Look, I feel like Superman revealing my cape. I don't know if I said that right, but look at that. I bought this 4 or 5 months ago. This nigga done ruined his reputation in 4 or 5 months. I can't even wear this in public. I gotta cover it. This shit was $20, took 4 months to get here. In that 4 months, he ruined everything. Now, why am I wearing it? Because I paid $20 and like, you know, I waited for my shit. But it's just attached to such an unlovable name right now. Like an unlovable face. Look at his face. The nitrous like drooped his face down. That's not my goat. My goat used to have a chiseled jaw. Alright, I'm gonna chill. But he looks like the Wii version of himself. You know? Like Wii Sports Resort. These days, there are people who idolize and worship celebrities, which we all know is a dangerous trap. Any healthy person with a healthy psyche doesn't do that. But at the same time, there is a little bit more favor that you give a person based off their art, based off of the artist, even like a combination of the two. You really like that person, what they contribute, and you can kind of get lost and blindsided when they mess up, when they fuck up. Whether it's an Astro World incident, whether it's Drake getting dunked on by a 5'7" dude from Compton, or in my case, a black man turning into a Nazi. Like, what the fuck? That's some Dave Chappelle should be suing Kanye because he stole his whole material, but he's actually doing it for real. There was a point where I was very much inspired by this man. There was a documentary, obviously the one on Netflix, but there was another one that's like 3 hours long on YouTube and it's free. And it leaked. It's him traveling the world, talking to architects, messing with fabrics, going to Asia, going to South Africa. I don't know if it's South Africa, but going to Africa, going to Europe. I would want to live a life like that. That seems fun. Private jet with Kim Kardashian, just flying the world, cool. But if the price of that, if the price of fame, if that lifestyle is you lose your brain and think that you're the first ever black Nazi, or just like blackball yourself from everybody in the industry because they're all controlled by like your least favorite people ever. I just never understood how someone could show me personally, like I'm being selfish when I say this, can show me what's possible, like on some Batman shit. I know this is glazed, but it is what it is. He could show me all that is possible, and then just do the complete opposite, go in reverse. I think the dangers of not separating the art from the artist is that you kind of find yourself getting influenced because they're in your eardrums every day because you play their music like a playlist. If you're able to listen to somebody without agreeing and aligning with at least 60% of their beliefs, I think you should be able to do so. You know what I'm saying? Now, me wearing the clothes and all that, like I said, I paid the money for it. What you gonna do about it? I paid the money, it's comfortable. You're not even gonna know what it is to look Russian. Kanye ain't Russian. He thinks he's German, but he's not Russian. I believe remaining separate from an artist saves you a lot of the trouble that a lot of Kanye fans are going through, where they have to make public think pieces or videos like this. As a listener, separating the art from the artist just saves you so much. You know, living vicariously through people or just like parasocially trying to dissect what's wrong with him. Like, why isn't he taking his meds? We don't know. He's a grown man, he's 40 something, and he's having like a midlife crisis. Like, he's just all over the place. You can still listen to his music if you like it. If you don't like his music, then you have 2 reasons to really not like Kanye. But if you do like his music, you can always separate the art from the artist.
But what you